Yeah, all right. So, in a world of cheese and pop and frills and stuff, we gotta throw in some rock. We're gonna homogenize yin and yang, rock and pop together in one beautiful channel. Yes! And so, you know, this kind of rock makes you feel like, I don't know, like a kid again. Maybe we should put those two together. Yeah! All right, so in the spirit of a new album, I'm going to do a couple tunes. I've already done one, but let's do a couple more because it's fun. And we're going to do not only acoustic, but we got to throw the yang in there. We're going to do a little electric as well just because we can. So if you got any song requests, click the links below. I will be sure to get to them as quickly as possible. It shows up in a nice little envelope box for me, all listed, all nice and type A like, so I can get to all your requests out there. So let's zoom in for a closer look and get to this. Right, that's the basic idea of what we're going to do. I'll get into this specific chord progression, etc. later. But, so we're going to have a capo on the 2nd fret. I'm going to refer to everything as 1, 2, 3, and 4 frets behind the capo. So what we're going to do is an open position D chord and a D suspended 4th. Now, the only difference is putting your pinky on that high E string. So the D chord is going to be fingers 1 and 2 on the G and the E strings. That's the 3rd and the 1st string. And then our ring finger is going to be on the 3rd fret of the B string. And we're going to hit from the D string down. Now what we're going to do from there is we're going to hammer on to a suspended 4th. Now what that means is you're taking and you're doing one stroke and you're using basically the pressure of your attack of your finger to hammer on that note on the 3rd fret as well. So that'll be on the 3rd fret of the E string. Now, the pattern that's basically what the pattern is throughout the whole song on the acoustic side of things. Now from there, we're going to go to a C add 9 chord. And so since you're already at that D suspended 4th with your pinky down, all you're going to do is take off your 1st and 2nd fingers, and you're going to put a 1st finger on the D 2nd fret and your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A. And from there we're going to go to a G, and all you have to do to go to a G chord is just take these 2 fingers and move them up to the E and the A string. And there you have it, right? So we got right there I'm going down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, and then back into the chord. So the next shift is to a G chord, and we're going to keep that strum pattern twice as long. So we're going to go. So it's that same pattern. Right? And we're just not doing the hammer on. we're basically doing one round of a strum pattern per chord. Right, so what we did there is we went from the C add 9, a whole strum pattern, into a G for a whole strum pattern, whereas in the beginning we did half of the strum pattern. This time we're holding on that C add 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then it goes right into a cool little electric guitar part, which we're going to go over. So to recap, we're going to go back and forth. Into the cool little guitar riff. Alright, so I'm going through my trusty rock block cabinet, although it's not the same rock, although they share the last name and they both do rock. So anyways, here we go, we got. Right, that's the cool little segue riff, little E minor pentatonic riff we got going here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go D string 14th fret. So D string 14, pull off to 12, and then we're going to go to the 14th fret of the A string, and then we're going to do a double stop. And what we're going to do there is we're going to hit the G and the B, and you're going to pull it down a little bit. Some people go up or down, whatever floats your boat, you know. And then you're going to do the same thing, but now you're just going to hit the 12th fret of the D. So we got. Now we're going to do the same start. We're going to go 14. And then we're going to go down to the 10th fret of the A. 14, A. And then down to the 10. And then it does a quick. And that's a quick little riff right there. So we got, and then you pull off 12 to 10 on the A, and then 12 to 10 on the E. So we got. And then back into the song. Alright, so in the second verse, it goes through a bar of, you know, I don't have my capo on, but the D part, and then it comes into a little kind of clucky guitar part. Right, so that's going in the background of the acoustic. It's really simple. There's a couple of different patterns. What we're going to do is basically, you're playing out of E major, right? So what we'll do is we'll hammer on from 2 to 4. Right, in between each note. Right, it's got that kind of a vibe. So we got. So it does that riff 3 times with the hammer on. You're going to hammer on from 2 to 4, and then into the riff. Now, right where you would hammer on the fourth time, you're going to go. So you're going to slide up 4 to 6 on the D. And then go back down. So we got 4 to 6. And then 4, 2 on the D, 4, 2 on the A. Now the next riff is going to have the same pattern, but we're going to go. So we're going to pull it down. And then we're going to pull off. And then I'm going to go 4 on the A. And then we're going to go back to the. Now it's going to go to like a D, A, and then back into the E chord. So when we go to the D, we're going to go. And during the A, we're just going to hit the open D and the open A. And then I'm going to hit and outline that E chord into a G. So that's 2nd fret A, and then to the G. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's kind of buried in the background, but it was a cool little part, so I thought I'd pick it out, and then we're going to go right back into. Alright, so that gets us into a solo part, which is just basically this that whole part over again through the chorus, etc., etc. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go into an A minor part. So what we're going to do is put our first finger on the B string of the second, or the first fret rather. Alright, so it's just going to do the same thing throughout the solo. We're going to have that. Verse, chorus, whole, progression. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to an A minor chord. So we're going to put our first finger on the first fret of the B string. Our second and third fingers are going to be on the second fret of the D and the G. And we're going to do that same pattern. Right there. And then start over, right? We're going to do that 4 times through. So then from there we're going to go to an F. And then we're going to go back to G, back to D. So the F is just going to be a traditional open F chord. You're going to bar the first and second fret. You're going to go, actually you're going to bar, the first fret, first and second string. Then you're going to go G2, D3. And then go into a D chord, which is really an E chord, and then it, starts back to the beginning. So all together we got. Alright, so the outro is pretty much the same thing. We're going to go through the same progression. we're gonna hold on these guys twice as long. And then wait, as if not to forget one of the coolest parts. We come back, we get telefied. And you are done! I just had to scream a little bit. A plane was flying over and I couldn't end it that way. So anyways, awesome job. Remember, song requests, go ahead and click the links below. As always, thank you for joining me. Catch you next time.